Welcome back to our series on the 10 Commandments. In our last video, we explored the 6th Commandment and God's call to value and protect life. Today we're diving into the 7th Commandment, a vital reminder about the sanctity of marriage and its importance of faithfulness. Exodus chapter 20 verse 14 says, "You shall not commit adultery." This commandment is about more than just avoiding infidelity. It's a call to honor the sacred covenant of marriage, to practice purity, and to remain faithful in our relationships. Let's break it down together. At its core, this commandment emphasizes the sanctity of marriage. It prohibits sexual relationships outside the covenant of marriage and highlights the importance of loyalty, love, and respect within that bond. Marriage is a covenant, a sacred promise before God, and this commandment calls to protect and honor that promise. While the 7th Commandment directly addresses physical adultery, its meaning extends beyond actions to include our thoughts, emotions, and even our relationship with God. Physical adultery. This is the most obvious violation. Engaging in a sexual relationship with someone who is not your spouse. Emotional adultery. This occurs when we develop inappropriate emotional intimacy with someone outside the marriage, which can damage trust and weaken the marital bond. Lustful thoughts. In Matthew chapter 5 verses 27 to 28, Jesus expanded this commandment, teaching that even lustful thoughts are considered adultery in the heart. He reminds us that faithfulness begins with our minds and intentions. Faithfulness to God. Some also see this commandment as a call to spiritual fidelity, remaining faithful to God by avoiding idolatry or anything that pulls us away from Him. So how do we live this commandment in today's world? Let's look at some practical ways. Promoting faithfulness. Valuing trust, love, and commitment in our relationships strengthens not only our marriages, but also our families and communities. Avoiding temptation. Setting healthy boundaries, whether in the workplace, online, or in social situations, can help protect marital fidelity. Respecting marriage. Honoring the marriages of others means avoiding any actions or words that could harm their relationships. This includes being mindful of how we interact with married individuals. The 7th Commandment is a beautiful reminder of God's design for relationships, a design built on love, trust, and integrity. By honoring this commandment, we reflect God's faithfulness and strengthen the bonds that hold us together. Thank you for joining me in exploring the 7th Commandment. In our next video, we'll turn to the 8th Commandment and discuss what it means to not steal. How does this commandment call us to live with honesty and integrity in a world full of temptations? Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Until then, let's strive to honor God in all our relationships. See you next time.